Hey everyone, welcome back. Is Joe on my own at home? I'm back. Can you see? Love it. Okay, so let's carry on. I think admiring you was the last Karan Aujla reaction with that very futuristic AI-ish video that happened. Um, it's from the EP Making Memories, which dropped after I reacted to that song. And while I would love to sit and do a whole listening session for the whole EP, it's not possible right now. I was actually planning on doing that because I was thinking all of last month when I was traveling, I was in India. It's like once I get home, I'm gonna record daily, and every day I'll cover one entire project fully, like पूरा session एक ही EP या project का, right? That has not been possible because I'll be traveling again very soon. So I'm trying to finish as many videos as I can. So I'm covering like singles, and then I will try and do the project sessions once I'm back here after the travels. So I'm leaving here and I'll be back here. Anyway, all that aside, let's get to this one. It was highly requested when I asked you guys on Instagram ki kaun sa track cover karu. So a lot of requests came for this. It only has a lyric video. So let's get to it. It's called Softly. Um, Singer, lyrics, composer Karan Aujla, music is by Ikky. Lyric video animation by Tyler Langlade. Langlade. Okay, let's see what's happening. Sounds like a romantic track. 1, 2, 3, play.
ਗੱਲ ਸੁਣ ਲਲਾਰੀਆ ਵੇ ਆ ਲੋਕ ਮੇਰੇ ਤੇ ਹੱਸਦੇ ਪੈਸੇ ਜ਼ਿਆਦੇ ਦੇ ਦੂੰਗੀ ਮੈਚਿੰਗ ਕਰ ਦੇਂਗਾ ਤਾਂ ਦੱਸ ਦੇ ਸੁਣ ਲਾ ਵੀ ਰਿੱਟੋ ਸਿਮ ਚਾਹੀਦੀ ਆਲਾ ਫੋਟੋ ਵੇ ਫਰਾਰੀ ਲਾਲ ਦੀ ਚੁੰਨੀ ਮੇਰੀ ਰੰਗ ਦੇ ਲਲਾਰੀਆ ਵੇ ਚੁੰਨੀ ਮੇਰੀ ਰੰਗ ਦੇ ਲਲਾਰੀਆ ਮੇਰੇ ਯਾਰ ਦੀ ਗੱਡੀ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਦੀ ਚੁੰਨੀ ਮੇਰੀ ਰੰਗ ਦੇ ਲਲਾਰੀਆ ਵੇ ਮੇਰੇ ਯਾਰ ਦੀ ਗੱਡੀ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਦੀ ਉਹ ਤਾਂ ਪੰਗੇ ਲੱਗਦੇ ਆ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਚੰਗੇ ਲੱਗਦੇ ਆ ਤਾਂ ਹੀ ਸੋਚਾਂ ਕੁੰਡਲਾਂ ਪਵਾ ਲਵਾਂ ਸੋਚਾਂ ਸ਼ਰਿਆਮ ਹੋ ਜਾ ਸੋਚਦੀਆਂ ਨਾ ਮੈਂ ਉਹਦਾ ਗੁੱਟੀ ਉੱਤੇ ਟੈਟੂ ਬਣਵਾ ਲਵਾਂ ਸੋਚਦੀ ਫਟਾਲਦੀ ਮੈਂ ਫੈਂਟਮ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਦੀ ਮੈਂ ਇੱਕ ਹੋਰ ਕੁੜਤੀ ਸਵਾ ਲਵਾਂ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਦੇਖ ਕੇ ਤਾਂ ਮੇਰੀ ਹੋ ਜਵੇ ਉਮਰ ਵਧੀ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਦੀ ਵੇ ਚੁੰਨੀ ਮੇਰੀ ਰੰਗ ਦੇ ਲਲਾਰੀਆ ਮੇਰੇ ਯਾਰ ਦੀ ਗੱਡੀ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਦੀ ਚੁੰਨੀ ਮੇਰੀ ਰੰਗ ਦੇ ਲਲਾਰੀਆ ਵੇ ਮੇਰੇ ਯਾਰ ਦੀ ਗੱਡੀ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਦੀ ਮੇਰੇ ਲਈ ਦੇਖ ਲੈ ਜੇ ਕੁੜੀਆਂ ਕਵਾਰੀਆਂ ਨੇ ਦੇਖੀ ਵੇ ਦੁਪੱਟੇ ਤੇਰੇ ਵਿਕਦੇ ਇੰਨੀ ਸੋਹਣੀ ਚੁੰਨੀ ਲੱਗੇ ਜੱਟੀ ਤੇ ਲਈ ਕਿ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਜਦੋਂ ਉਹ ਦੇਖੇ ਗਾਣਾ ਲਿਖਦੇ ਕੰਮ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਬੜੇ ਸਨਿਆਰੇ ਕੋਲੋਂ ਖੜੇ ਨਾਲੇ ਹਲੇ ਮੈਂ ਸਫੋਰਾ ਗੇੜਾ ਮਾਰਨਾ ਆਉਂਦਾ ਏ ਪਿਆਰੇ ਉਹਦਾ ਹੋਣਾ ਏ ਦਿਦਾਰੀ ਉਹਦਾ ਜੱਜ ਨਾਲ ਹੋਈ ਮੈਂ ਤਿਆਰ ਨਾ ਡਰ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਨਾ ਕਿਤੇ ਰਹਿ ਜਾਵਾਂ ਸੱਦੀ ਨਾ ਸੱਦੀ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਦੀ ਵੇ ਚੁੰਨੀ ਮੇਰੀ ਰੰਗ ਦੇ ਲਲਾਰੀਆ ਮੇਰੇ ਯਾਰ ਦੀ ਗੱਡੀ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਦੀ ਚੁੰਨੀ ਮੇਰੀ ਰੰਗ ਦੇ ਲਲਾਰੀਆ ਵੇ ਮੇਰੇ ਯਾਰ ਦੀ ਗੱਡੀ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਦੀ ਔਜਲੇ ਨੂੰ ਲੋਹਰ ਮੇਰੀ ਹੋ ਜਵੇ ਘਰ ਦੀ ਗੱਡੀ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਦੀ ਵੇ ਚੁੰਨੀ ਮੇਰੀ ਰੰਗ ਦੇ ਲਲਾਰੀਆ ਮੇਰੇ ਯਾਰ ਦੀ ਗੱਡੀ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਦੀ ਵੇ ਚੁੰਨੀ ਮੇਰੀ ਰੰਗ ਦੇ ਲਲਾਰੀਆ ਮੇਰੇ ਯਾਰ ਦੀ ਗੱਡੀ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਦੀ ਵੇ ਚੁੰਨੀ ਮੇਰੀ ਰੰਗ ਦੇ ਲਲਾਰੀਆ ਮੇਰੇ ਯਾਰ ਦੀ ਗੱਡੀ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਦੀ ਚੁੰਨੀ ਮੇਰੀ ਰੰਗ ਦੇ ਲਲਾਰੀਆ ਵੇ ਮੇਰੇ ਯਾਰ ਦੀ ਗੱਡੀ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਦੀ
Ah, nice. I like that in. Listen, it's a vibe. It's a vibe. It's a complete, like, Karan Aujla in every project is just reinventing his sound. And this is just a whole other level. The production is so good. It's so good. I can't. Oh, okay. Everything just, it starts off on this sort of like chill almost, and I was trying to understand the lyrics because there's a lot of words there that I haven't heard before, and I don't speak Punjabi, so I was trying to focus on those. But then everything about it just like, oh, this is a track that you will just want to loop. Like you just want to stay in this vibe. It is so good, so good. The freaking production and the soundscape and just even like in the middle where that little instrumental interlude happened, it had such a very typical Punjabi vibe, but I don't think any Punjabi instrument was used there. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it wasn't. But it's still like just the way they've created the soundscape is beautiful, so good. It's like we'll stay in our zone, which is the zone we've always worked in, but we'll take the essential elements of that zone and we'll put it in a whole other like um canvas or like whole other playground. Um, I loved it. I loved it. And the thing is, he has done the like he's a composer as well, and the music is by Ikky. So I think them as a team is just, my God, it's taking the game to another level. I'm just gonna say it because man, this is a loop. This song is I don't think people realize what Karan Aujla is doing for the music industry right now. I don't think people are realizing. It's like we're not talking about it enough. It needs to be talked about. This man has killed the game from day one. He's like Jhanda gaad diya in the traditional sense of Punjabi music, the landscape. And then he went into this whole like I don't know what kind of motivation or drive or where the thing has come from, but he's gone into this whole like zone of I have done what people expect an artist or singer to typically do, and now I'm just going to focus on whatever other like area of life or the world I want to conquer, and I'm going to do it in a way that like people have not done before. So he, with every project of his, he is like reinventing himself and the game. And I'm just going to say it because I can't think of any other artist who's doing this so consistently, project after project, project after project. He is completely yeah. I don't think people are talking about this enough, what he's doing for the scene, because a lot of us were, and especially me, because like I've been listening to um Punjabi music from the late 90s, early 2000s, been playing it on radio for so long. I was notorious for playing more Punjabi than Hindi music. I used to get in trouble at work. So I've seen the whole like scene, and um and a lot of people were talking about how there's a bit of repetition happening, and there's like I would get this from a lot of colleagues who would like be South Indian, where they're like, it sounds same, all songs sound the same to me. All of that. There were a lot of these like one-liners that would come from people, and I would not really have much to say in return to them because they were right on some level, you know. Um, if you're not deeply engrossed in the scene and you just listen to a pop track or something commercial from that industry, you'll think like, huh, okay, they have the same instruments, they have this, and the topics and the songs are pretty similar. You're either flirting with a girl or you're doing chhed or you're like talking about the pride of the land and things like that. So that being said, a lot of like evolution had kind of, I feel like, come to a bit of a standstill. Also, since like the mid 2010s, when Bollywood suddenly woke up to Punjabi music, which I knew would happen. I predicted it way, way before. Sorry, I'm just going to humble brag. It happened, and then the whole like ruining of the songs era started. That's what, for me personally, that's what it was and is. They started remixing and recreating and ruining. That's it. That's all it was. And I refuse to play any of those remixed versions on my show. Never. Anytime a remix or a recreation would release, I would start playing the original on my show, just as a defiance. So anyway, that era happened. And so I'm trying to go back in time and talk about all this because I want to emphasize what this man is doing for the industry. The way he is uh just, yeah, recreating a new fresh vibe and a new fresh sound consistently, project after project, without making anything sound repetitive or the same. His lyrics are amazing, his compositions are amazing, his music sensibilities are a mix of the traditional and the international. He gets it because, and I say this often, you have to have traveled the world and experienced different like cultural influences in order to become a person who can then sit and like think, okay, I'm going to take this from this that I've heard, I'm going to take this from this that unless you've been exposed to those things, you cannot sit and create a new sound, which is then a mix of all your personal influences, right? And all your personal like learnings. So in that sense, kudos to his journey because it has turned him into this artist, and he's found the right people around him to work with, like Ikky, and they are able to do exactly what the scene needed consistently, and I'm just loving it. Okay, now my monologue is over, but I had to let that out because this song is such a vibe. I just can't. I just can't. I just can't. And like, I don't know why they did make a video for it. Actually, you know what? In a way, it's good that they did make a video because I was so fully able to just follow the music and the lyrics as they appeared on screen, which by the way really helps non-Punjabi speakers. So please, in every song, please have the lyrics, even if there's a video. That's my humble request. But yeah, it's just is this trending already on TikTok and Reels? Because it should. It should. It is. I have to say, Ikky, man, like all the little elements you've used in the music, in the production. And the thing is, because obviously the budgets are high, you can tell the budgets are super high. The entire like sound of this is so rich. It's so rich. And that's exactly what like personally for me, I am trying to see the next big global star coming out of India, right? That's my like dream. And if Karan Aujla consistently keeps doing this kind of stuff and taking different vibes and sounds and, seeing what the world is appreciating and vibing to, I think there's no reason why he won't be that global star, who even non-desis are listening to. That's it. I'm just going to put that out there because I genuinely, after listening to this and even admiring you, the production is so good, it's so crisp, it's so rich. It's a banger. It's a banger. Okay, you know what? Now, like after listening to this, I am super hyped to listen to the rest of the EP in one sitting. I'm just gonna do it. I can't do it this week, but once I'm back from my trip, I will do it. So you'll have to wait a little bit, but I wanna just listen to it all in one stretch. So it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. And I can't wait. I'm punishing myself because I want to listen to the EP right now after I stop recording, but it'll have to wait because I want that experience to be like a flow. So, theek hai, I'll get to it. Hats off, Karan Aujla and team Ikky, everyone involved. Love it, love it. Thank you for doing what you're doing, and I will get to the rest of the project very, very, very soon. Abhi to ye loop pe ja raha hai. Just going for a drive now and just. Okay, let me know what you thought of this track and if anything I said made sense to you. Yeah, and I'll see you soon. I'm there on Instagram and Twitter to support the channel. I'll see you soon. Live long and prosper.
ਵੇ ਚੁੰਨੀ ਮੇਰੀ ਰੰਗ ਦੇ ਲਾਰੀਆ